Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. This is your October full moon tarot reading. We're going to have a little look at the energies under this full moon, your current energy, what's going on with your soul journey, how you can align with your values, and what we can let go of. We've got 6 cards we're going to pull today, and I can't believe we're almost a week into October. I can't believe it. What happened to September? Does anybody know? It feels like that was a pretty wild month. A pretty wild month. And some of my predictions did come true that month. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let me know in the comments what you would like to release under this full moon, what you will be letting go of. Please make it about yourself. A lot of people come to my comments, and it's a really interesting thing to me that when I say, what do you want for you? And they will tell me all the things they want for their children. And I'm like, no, I mean for you. Like, what do you want for you? It's okay to be a little bit selfish in your life. So let's focus on you. What do you want to release under this full moon? And then we're going to pull some cards. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this if you feel called, if you think someone would enjoy it. And yeah, watch to the end, please. Thank you. Thank you. And there we go. Oh, one last little shuffle. These cards are really soft and slippery. Very soft and slippery. This is the Crow deck, which is kind of fun. What is my current energy? Ooh, we want to get on with some new ways of thinking, some new beliefs, some new thought systems that will create better emotions for ourselves. This is a good one. This is a spicy one to come out. This is very quick moving energy. The giddy up energy, like people want to get on with it. So what is your current energy? That, like, let's go. Let's get the brain going. Let's get the mind going. Let's educate ourselves. Let's create some new thought patterns, some new thought processes. You know, we can do that through affirmations. We can do that through reading and learning. We can do that from hearing new things from people. There's all kinds of things, but I feel like there's a restlessness. There's an unsettled energy, and people they want a new way of life, a new way of thinking, a new way of believing, and we're seeing that. There's a spiritual uprising right now. So that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Even if you're only feeling it slightly, that's a good sign. That tells me that you know there's something amiss, and you need to start making yourself stronger to handle what's coming. So the next one is, what is coming into my awareness this full moon? Wow. We're going to look up the date for this one because we've got the dates. The World, no dates. So this is now or before you're ready. So this is, and the reason I always include that, because sometimes we're not ready. Sometimes we are not ready. So what's coming into your awareness right now is you have gone through an awful lot. You've completed the Fool's Journey. This is an end of a cycle for you, a phase of life, because our life is in cycles where, you know, oftentimes people say it's like 7-year cycles that we're on. I mean, think about it. Our body regenerates itself every 7 years. So that person that you physically were 7 years ago is not the person you are today, physically, your cells, you know, all of that. So if we, you know, sort of tap into that, you've gone through a big cycle. It has shaped you. It has changed you. I think that you are, you've opened your eyes to a lot of things. And the sense I'm getting is that you maybe just don't know what to do with it, with all of this. And so that would be a fantastic awareness. I don't know what I don't know. I know what I see, I know what I think, I know what I feel, but I don't know what I don't know. And that is the key to everything. If you admit that you don't know what you don't know, the whole world opens up to you. It's the people out there who talk like they know everything. And they're the most frustrating people to talk to because they don't want to learn anything. They don't want to grow. They don't want to expand. They don't want to evolve. They just want to make sure you know they're right. And they're never right. That's the best part. They're never right. So embrace the idea that you don't know what you don't know, and the whole world is just waiting for you. So much wisdom, so much knowledge. Google is your friend. I'm going to give you a pro tip here. Before you go to Facebook to post and say, does anybody know? Go to Google. The work's already done for you. Or go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will scour the web to find answers for you. But instead of asking strangers, empower yourself to find answers yourself and then start asking people questions. Educate yourself a bit before you start asking questions. So sometimes people will say, what religion are you? And I'll say metaphysical spirituality. And they say, what's that? And I'm like, Google it. Google it. And yesterday no, it wasn't yesterday. I don't know what day it is. A few days ago, somebody asked me that and they said, I'm going to Google that. And I was like, because you said that, because your first instinct was to Google it, you were empowered, you were ready to go solve this yourself, you were going to go find all the answers yourself, I'm just going to tell you, right? Because that's it, right? I'm not here to give people fish. I'm going to teach you to fish. So this is a fantastic card for you. This is letting us know that harmony and balance and being at peace with yourself is right there waiting for you. And this is a great place. This is fulfilling. This is really fulfilling energy. And you are getting there. You're getting to the end of this cycle, this period, this phase of your life. And then you're going to start a whole new fool's journey. And it's going to be amazing and incredible. And it will happen and you will feel good about it. You'll feel content with it. Just stay true to yourself and keep your mind and eyes and ears open to everything that you may learn along the way. But this is an ending of a journey. And it's good that you're aware of it now. It's good that you're aware of it. This is not forever. This is not forever. Where can I benefit from support in my soul's journey? Get good with your emotions. Our kings are always about mastery. Our cups are about emotions. So there, see, tarot is really simple. Get your notebook out, write these things down when I'm talking, because I'm educating while I'm entertaining. And I want you to get good at this. I want you to understand the cards and understand how they can relate to you. So where can I benefit from support in my soul's journey? You might want to see a therapist to help you navigate your emotions. A lot of us are all over the map right now. I know myself. I was just thinking to myself earlier, like, I don't leave my house. I don't go out very often. I'm very cautious and careful about where I spend my time. And because I know my emotions, I'm aware that there are people and places that just set me off. And, because I'm human, right? We're all human. That's the thing. So, but it's just about getting really, really good with your emotions. And that may require some outside help, like a therapist, to just help you process some stuff. You may want to do some healing work with me. We can help break some cords. We can, cut some cords, break some chains. A lot of people are very emotionally connected to other people. And I'll give you an example of how I know somebody is still very emotionally entangled. They broke up with someone 17 years ago and they're still talking about them. That is still running their life. That person from 17 years ago doesn't even remember their name. But you know what I mean? Like, people are getting so tangled up in their emotions, and it's totally understandable. I can completely see why, but you got to tend to yourself. So we can do tapping, we can do a cord cutting, we can do meditation, we can do some healing work, we can do tarot reading to help you see like what's coming up. There's all kinds of things. And if you need to, see a therapist, because none of this is a replacement for therapy if you are in crisis. Okay. So if you are, please let me know. We're going to help you get some help. Okay. But most people are capable of, doing some work with a healer and feeling better and start and, get things a bit more in alignment, really. How can I use this full moon to align with my values? I've got the Four of Cups. Our fours are about stability, but not getting to the point of being stagnant. So to use this full moon to align with your values, it's you just want to have really stable emotions. This full moon might calm you down. This full moon might make you a little cray-cray. We want to be good with our emotions. Again, King of Cups, like we need to not be reacting to things from an emotional place, because that won't be in alignment with your values. It's really good to actually, first of all, know what your values are. Most people don't. Most people have no idea what their values are. It's really interesting to me when people tell me that at every election they vote for a different party. And I'm like, so you don't know what your values are? You probably shouldn't be voting. You know what I mean? Unless you see that your party no longer aligns with your values and you're going to start voting a different way, or spending time with people, you may realize, you know what? I don't think we share the same values anymore and it's getting uncomfortable. So you're going to move on and find people who do. So there's all kinds of ways that we can see our values being challenged and being enforced in different places. So yeah. Just get really good with yourself. Get really, really good with yourself so that your emotions are so stable that like some, loony person screaming at you about something wouldn't even affect you. You'd just be like, oh yeah, so this is what we're doing today. That's where we really need to get with, because if your values are that you are kind and you are patient and you are loving, then you need to bring that to every situation, even when someone's screaming at you. That's a really good way of staying within your values, is keeping your emotions under control. What do we have here? How can I embrace my individuality? Do you, babe? Do you? It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Our Hermit is about going inside. Like I would often say, the Hermit, goes to his fortress of solitude, his little cave, and he tends to his wounds and all that sorts of things. But in order to embrace your individuality, you may have to withdraw from certain things for a certain period of time until you feel, again, you know who you are. Your individuality would include your values. So you need to know who you are if you're going to make it in the world, if you're going to survive everything that's going on. And like I said, the reason people are just melting down everywhere we go is because they don't know what their values are. They've never been taught anything about that. And, we want to reflect on things. You want to spend time exploring yourself. What feels good? What doesn't feel good? You'll know in your central nervous system for sure. And reflect on things. Reflect on yourself. I'm sure there's somewhere out there's a quiz you can do that you can answer all these questions about yourself and figure out who you are really based on all your answers. There's Myers-Briggs, there's human design, there's astrology, there's all those kinds of things. But then there's, I'm sure there's all kinds of things if you Google. But don't get to the point, like if you're at the point you're lonely in your individuality, which I understand. Sometimes, I always say the cheese stands alone. Don't get to the point that you are lonely because you're so into your own individuality that you can't exist within a community. And when we say community, all we mean is people, a group of people. There's no such thing as community, really. What that word means is a group of people. So we want people around us because I don't think any of us can survive the world in a healthy, positive way without other people. Even if it's just, your spouse and maybe a really good friend. But don't be so individual that you can't actually be with other people. Yeah, there we go. And what am I ready to let go of? All my blocks and obstacles, all the things I do that mess up my life, all the stupid things I do to harm myself. For example, if you are trying to lose weight and then you eat a pizza, yeah, why are you doing that? That's just another, you're blocking yourself from your desires. You're blocking yourself from the life you desire. If you know that someone is not good for you, but yet you keep going out with them, you can't resist them. The addiction, the bond, whatever it is so strong that you can't, you gotta release these things. You know, you've got to make decisions to release them. It starts with the decision that you're going to release it. You don't have to just be like, okay, I release it, but you just need to make the decision. And usually once you make the decisions, things start falling into place and things start making sense to make things a lot easier. So yeah, you gotta stop sabotaging yourself in order to move forward. And, you know, just something as simple as, you know, wanting to save money, yet finding yourself spending, you know, $50 a day on snacks and coffees and this and that and everything else. That's not helping you. That's blocking your prosperity. That's blocking your dreams and your goals. So it's time to start making some decisions about what you want your life to look like. And this is a fantastic full moon to do that under. Get your pen, get a piece of paper, light a little fire, release all the stuff you want to let go of and let it all go. Please don't use a bay leaf for this. You want to use paper for this. And if you want to know why, ask me in the comments. Don't forget to click like, click subscribe, share this. I would love that. And if you have the hype feature, if you wouldn't mind hyping my videos, I think you can hype 3 videos a week. I would so appreciate it. My channel was on fire for a little while, then we kind of slowed down a little bit. So I'm hoping to grab that fire again and keep growing, keep building. And our little community here is phenomenal. People from all different walks of life show up every single day, and I love it. I am here for it. I am here for you. And as ever, have a magical day.